Oh boy, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? We might actually see another battle on our hands, and questionable CGI aside, I might actually get to see my big bug boy Cocytus in action, and yes, I'm waiting for that. And I would hold some hope for the lizard men, but I don't really see much of a salvation for them, especially the 5 tribe leaders, because if this is one big test, as Ainz has stated, then they're going to outlive their usefulness, aren't they? I mean, just remember anyone else with some modicum of power that once they've attacked Ainz or have, stopped being useful, yeah, they're gotten rid of. Remember Clementine? Yeah, that poor girl. Although I probably shouldn't say that, she was a mass murderer. Anyway, hopefully you're excited for this episode, so let's get going. Oh, that fetus thing, yeah. I almost forgot about that. Still curious and kind of scared. Although I've seen much worse designs in my time. And by that I don't mean bad, I mean unnerving. Giving praise kind of where it's due. Did he ask for a throne of bones? Various animals. Yes, of course. Griffins, wyverns, and sheep. What has he got in mind? Humiliating shout? Is this really a punishment for her, though? We know how she feels about him. They're all going to want to be a seat now. She wants to take her place, doesn't she? She's quite annoyed. Of course she is. Waiting for the scream. Okay, violent outburst instead. We'll pretend that didn't happen, right? Yeah, accident. Nope, she's loving it. Yep. It was meant to be a punishment. Who's really being punished here? A punishment. True. I have locked my doors, right? What kind of moan was that? I heard a few like that in my time. Out of all the punishments he could have chosen, he didn't do anything that would actually make her learn. but more that was meant to humiliate, but Shalltear is... Let's try and be nice. Slightly odd in her likes. I do like this song, but I still think I prefer the other one. It's got its moments, but it's just not as... It hasn't gripped me like some of the other songs. I think that explains it quite well. Oh, well, she steals the chair. Okay. I guess it's good because you didn't actually want to sit on the bones. A demonstration of strength. Preparing for the battle. Chanting, getting themselves worked up. Yeah, they're busy. Oh no. Oh no. So it's like Google Maps. Usually it's just the roads, but sometimes you can get inside buildings. Yeah, that would be a face. Change the channel. Good idea. Was that Albedo? Yeah. They all changed their view quite quickly when he said something. Does he have to... Yeah, scientifically, Demiurge is the one to... Don't. Yeah, Shalltear would probably show them. But you really shouldn't be needing to think about that right now, Bone Daddy. They still have to be vigilant. I almost forgot that there are people out there with world items. I could have done without that imagery. Definitely not saving it for later. Why are they cutting down the trees? Unless it's just for show. A show of might. And I'm not actually too unimpressed with the animation of the skeletons there, with them all perfectly in time. Because if they're like low-level undead, they wouldn't share. They won't have any summons, so he is just following literal orders. So they would all be in perfect sync. I like his armor. If they don't want to die, don't cross the pillars. Yes, he's very nice. He gave them an out. For the preservation of the lizardmen, he can't let them all die. He knows that there's not much of a chance, doesn't he? They've crossed the threshold. That is one thing about Cocytus. He does respect them for fighting. Their faces. What was his name? Zuliusha? His weapon is ice. Cocytus's abilities are ice. I don't see this going well for the lizardmen at all. Okay, so his little slingshot, no matter how damaging, is useless. All that armour didn't really help you there, mate. One down already. Didn't really do anything. And the fact that Cocytus is only using 2 of his arms. He hasn't moved an inch. Caught the blade in between his fingertips. Useful. Don't think it would help being cut in half, though. Even though the slingshot isn't doing anything, because it's annoying, I'll just end this. End this guy. Okay. Might need more than minor wound heal. These lizardmen didn't even act as if they stood a chance. Well, he didn't actually receive any damage. He didn't even go in to land a blow. I wouldn't be giving any props to him. Don't tell your enemy that. Them's fighting words. And of course that's garnered respect from Cocytus himself, isn't it? He has honour. Cocytus is a embodiment of the warrior's spirit, really. Despite being a giant blue ice-wielding insect. But he can do it with just... He's apologising that they're too low level for him to fight properly. I hope they at least make him put in some effort. Be faster. Yeah, that's another one. That's one that I've never really quite understood. Surprise attack. Let's yell before we go in. I'm glad someone called that out. Yeah. Even if Cocytus had allowed them to land all of their blows, nothing would have happened. The carrot. I'm not sure if that was a literal translation of what was said there, but it's a good enough idiom. Fair enough. Are they all going to get their own area to rule over? Raise them as lizardmen undead. So what? He wants to bring them back. What? Train them himself? Even if they are weaklings. Yes. The one from the mirror. Or you can just teleport. He's already done it. What was that? Was that Demiurge saying that he had no part in it? Well, at least she's got humility in being able to do this after she's just witnessed them all. Well, maybe not witnessed technically, but dying. For the prosperity of herself and her people, she has to bend a knee. Ah, bargaining chip. Yeah, he can resurrect. We learned that right in season 1, didn't we? He just didn't do it. Apart from Shaltir, I think she required a resurrection. I'm not sure. People are just throwing themselves at him, aren't they? Ah. So not only subjugation, but also someone on the inside to make sure they stay in line. Taking all the precautions necessary. He's definitely got a grasp of the situation, hasn't he? Nice! That's an extra reason why she has to follow Follow orders. Nice poker face there. Nice. Although he doesn't really have to show emotion, he just... Quite good that he said that, because they're likely to step in, aren't they? So what, this is what being dead is like, just floating in an endless void. He must have not done well in the bar games. I guess that would be a first instinct, considering that he knew he was killed. If you're resurrected, you lose levels. Makes sense. It's a punishment for dying. Of course, being dead for, I don't know how long, I'll say a day or two, if not longer, it's going to cause some brain damage. Definitely a good way to maintain loyalty, isn't it? Show that you can bring them back if they're good. Okay. Yeah, he can get to bed. Ainz just needs to not use the mirror. Is it really his place to be asking this? You can expect that, isn't it? I've been brought back. What about everyone else? He's already brought one back. More experimentation might be good. It's also another carrot and stick moment, isn't it? Be good, report in, do well, and I may bring back others. Yeah, being dead would do that to you. It's really tiresome. Ainz has slightly come a small way, hasn't he? From the early days where there was just people, the villagers were dying, and he had the ability to do something about it. But I don't really see what I get from this interaction. I'm going to not. I'm just stay out of this for now. I suppose he can't be giving out hope to everyone, saying he's going to be like the salvation of the world. And even if you oppose him, I'll bring you back. Because that will lead to insurrection as well. In a world like this, giving too much will probably be your downfall. Well, I almost got what I wanted. Sure, Cocytus was there and he did a few things. He didn't really move though, did he? I suppose that's one way of A, asserting dominance, and B, not having to waste money on animation. But yes, I'm glad that he called out the tactics on display. Surprise attack, you've actually got to make it a surprise. Come on guys, we've been over this. Now I'm not going to pretend I'm some military genius or some amazing historian on fighting styles and techniques throughout the ages. But it's nice when other people might know, isn't it? And also, Cocytus there raising the ice pillars and saying, "Come through here, you'll die." And then running through it. Both serves as a couple of things. One, them showing the will to fight, therefore raising his expectations of them. And B, funneling them into a small area so you can get them all with one chill wind. And the less I say about Albedo, Sheltier, or a certain mirror, the better. So, I'm going to take a nice long cold bath. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Please let me know. Liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel, and then hitting the notification bell so you don't miss anything. That would be my recommendation. And of course, if there's anything you want to see, let me know as well. Get some rest, and I'll see you in the next one.